We are one of the biggest developers of office space in Europe. We see very well the trends, how they change on the market. So right now, when of course, I'm responsible for sales in Central Europe, so I can say that there is a visible change and shift from, let's say, acquisition point of view that many investors were assuming this yield the compression upon their cycle of investment. So this is no longer, let's say, so much of use because investors are much more conservative towards yields to decrease. And right now there is this shift towards rents, yes? So I can say that this new cycle of real estate investment into offices will be about destinations for rental growth, yes? So you'll be looking not only at countries, not only at cities, but also at blocks, at sectors of a city where you can actually, from like your, of course, local experience, understand where the rents will grow the most. And this is really happening because there is a huge shortage of supply of office space, of new developments. Yeah? So it's no longer like it has been in the previous year that the tenants were changing buildings even across the street. So this is much more constrained from that point of view. There's a huge competition from residential developers for land acquisitions. So that's why the office developments are much more diminished. So therefore, there will be growth of office rents. And it's a question where the highest. Looking at the perspective of Central Europe, I can say that the biggest perspective of rental growth is in CBD of Warsaw. So here I am extremely positive about the trend because there is a big demand for this A-class prime office space. So there is definitely much more to go in terms of office rents, which have been already increasing. But again, I believe it's a new trend which will last for 5 years at least. So definitely CBD of Warsaw. But at the same time, if CBD is going up, there will be some growth in the let's say out of the city center areas in Warsaw. The same, I believe, for Prague will happen. Each capital city that we are developing, Bucharest, Budapest, will see this growth, yes? And then at the later stage, it will be about Polish regional cities like Krakow, Wrocław, Poznań. So this will also be the new cycle of rental growth. It's very interesting to being located in Warsaw to see this trends. Yes, I believe, early 2000 we had American funds like Heitman, like GE Real Estate, buying real estate, like mostly office buildings in Poland and some shopping centers. Then it came a cycle of German investments, I believe, 2004, 2005. When the big German open-ended funds started to deploy capital in Poland, like Union, Deka, Commerz. So that was again a cycle which lasted for long. Now many say that this German money is disappearing, which is actually true, with some exceptions. And then we have, as I call it, a neighboring capital. Yes, so neighboring of, let's say, in terms of the CEE. So we have capital from Czech Republic, from Hungary, from Austria, from Baltic countries, from Nordic countries, so closely located countries to Central Europe, which don't perceive, these geopolitical risks, as high as, for example, Asians or some American funds. And, last but not least, there's emergence of Polish capital. So this is something to come, and this will be, I would say, a big change on the market generally in Central Europe.